Viva voce, week 4 I believe now. Wow, time has gone. Same location as you can see because I continuity. Well, for the fourth week, what have we done? We filmed at Cameron's house, which was a really weird experience for me to be honest. It was fun, like it was a long day as well, stress. Just being outside waiting for others to finish their filming was really annoying, but we had fun just chilling with mates and it was quite a successful day because filming was extremely chilled because it was all just improvisation. Like we got obviously just we had the only thing that was set for the scene, well the party scene that we're filming, or that we just filmed was that Lola getting taken upstairs. And the only main thing we had to focus on was really continuity, like because we got two different camera angles of Greg and Patrick, and we was like switching between them. So having the same exact thing happen is it's hard to get right. So what research have I done this week? This week I started looking at rape cases and I found one about, it was quite similar to the one we've already been given, but it was still like about the friends and about how they've put pressure on the main people, and it was quite hard to like just read because it like that stuff sort of hurts me in a way. I don't know why, but it's just like hard stuff to watch or hard stuff to read. How have I applied this in class? Well, my character Sam is the best mate of Jake, and he's sort of a, not going to say boring, but I feel like I have to add a lot to this character because it doesn't have many lines, and also my voice is quite monotone as you can probably hear, so it's hard for me to like say certain words, hard for me to project as well. How have I applied this in class? I've just focused on really trying to get into the head of my character and sort of sticking by Jake, by my lines. Like in the scene that we did with, I call it the Harry scene where Harry and Marcus confront each other. At the end, when everyone leaves, I just sit there and had the idea of just trying to talk to Jake, which I really liked. Like, I thought I was a genius for that, like Einstein, but it did make me feel like my character had something because I was the only one who stayed and wanted to talk to Jake about it, but Jake ends up turning around just shouting in my face, so I sit there for not a few seconds, but probably like a split second, but then decide it's probably best to leave and just let Jake do what he wants and sort himself out, so I think that was a good idea. Uh, have I come across any practical problems this week? Not really, but actually the one thing, not really a practical problem, but it was a problem, was at the party scene with the alcohol we had. Hold on, there we go. With the alcohol that we had, which was just water, because we took so many takes, and I had a shot where I was just down in a bottle of beer, so my stomach just eventually filled and filled, and I just started feeling ill towards the end. And also, this isn't a problem, but this is just something I did well. It was the lads were just like egging Sam on, who I play. They were egging him on to go talk to Rachel, played by Abby. And obviously, it's one of them thoughts like, if that was real life, it would be really awkward for me because it's just I'm not that confident of a guy to be honest. But oh well. But it was, I decided to just go for it because I couldn't exactly just block it out because that wouldn't make any sense. We're filming and it would ruin the whole take if I just decided to not do that. So I decided to just do it, and that eventually led to Emily, who plays Harriet, saying to me that I need to down my bottle of beer so I can get Rachel's number. That was annoying because at that time my bottle was full. I got so close to the end and I just couldn't, my lips got stuck to the bottle and I just couldn't do it. It annoyed me, but it was fun. It was a really good day. Have we created anything new? The whole filming process, which I just said, well, it's a weird experience. Audition process, can't do that. That was weeks back. How was the transition from stage to screen? It is really, I don't know how to explain it, but pressure's on. But because it was such an improvised scene, even if you got something wrong, it didn't matter because the scene was a party. You're drunk, you're having fun, you're doing what you want. So being stupid is, if something messes up, it messes up. Like, it makes sense. So it was a really chilled out day. And even when filming, what I love about the group and the cast is everything. As soon as we're like outside, yeah, we're childish. We mess about together, we have fun. But once we're filming, once we're on stage or getting filmed, everyone is professional. Everyone's in character. Everyone has relationships. Even if there's like problems in the real world of certain people not getting on, once we're on stage, them problems don't exist. It's just everyone becomes their character. It's weird to see, but it's what makes our cast like really good. And I feel like this show is probably going to be the best one that I've done so far on Escort. So I'm looking forward to it. That was Viva week 4. So in a bit.